We're back again. The earth is still ghetto. I'm just waking up. Yes. The first thing I've been doing is checking the ring. There's these little kids. Do y'all know these little bad kids? They've been going and breaking in people's cars and stuff. So every day I'm looking. Who are these children out here breaking in people's car? It's real out here. And of course I went back to the gym. I said I wasn't, but I had to go to the grocery store. Look at your girl on the dip machine. Look at me being an influencer. This is good if you don't want granny arms, like for real. It's me going up, way down, way up, way down, way up, way down, way up, way down. Okay. And then I got in this nasty sauna. It was so crowded. Ugh. And of course I went to the store. Keto meal from the day, fajita, shrimp. Y'all, so the way that I listen back to me breathing, my nose is still very much stopped up. And I hate it. I'm like, I really don't. Do I really breathe that hard? It's really, I'm trying. But I really can't stand it. And of course, I had to take a drink of water because why didn't I? And then your co-host will be snoring or breathing in the background. Like, it's real right now. But we're getting it together, y'all. I'm still liking this format. I do like being able to show y'all what I'm looking at, what I'm talking about. For all those that are not seeing this live, remember to subscribe to my at Love and Marriage on YouTube. Yeah, let's see what's happening in the world. I'm sure more Epstein things. I was like, what? So Cat Williams, y'all know he had his rant yesterday, but they're not back with that. Biden faces pressure on immigration from all sides. It's both humanitarian and physical. Yeah, I don't know what Biden's doing about that. The founder of Lululemon and its former CEO criticized the company's recent moves to expand its product to align to a wider market. Now they dropped this dude, but this dude was basically like, I'm not feeling the diversity. Not everybody's supposed to be wearing my clothes. I mean, I'm not mad at him. Like, yes, he does have a public business, but let people know if you don't want black people up in your clothes, just say that. We need to start saving our money anyway, but he doesn't. He's not all on the diversity and inclusion situation. So, yeah, he's like, I'm not feeling it. Let's see what else we got going on. The little girl that says like popcorn, yeah, the little TikToker, she ate the hugest burger the other day online, and I'm assuming she ate it all, but I just don't even know. But she smashed it. She seemed like she was breathing really hard, so I'm assuming that she has. Following Claudine Gay's resignation, it's clear that many academics would much prefer to be members of a sectarian institution than a national one. Yeah. If y'all haven't followed that lady, she I don't know what this thing is doing. Hold on. Cause I don't want it doing nothing weird. Hold on. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I'm just making sure wasn't nothing crazy happening. Let's see what else we got going on. A Florida venue has canceled an event that was to have featured Marjorie Taylor Greene after it learned the event was intended to commemorate the 3rd anniversary of January 6th. Not shocking. COVID has resurged, causing rising hospitalization and at least 1,200 COVID deaths. So, wondering when that was coming back. The death part, anyway. And, prayerfully nobody dies, but see your girl's nose is still stopped up. I feel like I'm back to schedule programming, but my nose, like, it's taking forever to, like, come back to normal, but yeah. Let's see what else we got. Shaq's number 32 will be retired in the Orlando Magic. More documents released in a lawsuit related to sex offending millionaire Jeffrey Epstein. Iowa school shooter made several social posts before killing one. Yeah, there was a school shooting, of course, yesterday. Unfortunately. Don't know what's happening here. Drug maker Ella Lilly announced on Thursday a new website that will allow patients to get weight loss drug prescription through a telehealth provider. They popping them things out like candy. They saw how much y'all was taking that and they went crazy. Great American Comeback, the leadership pack aligned with Ron DeSantis campaign has donated nearly $100,000 to a slate of Iowa legislators who have endorsed the governor's White House bid. Verizon customers that were charged administrative fees may be eligible. Does anybody have Verizon anymore? I personally know nobody that has Verizon. Britney Spears reveals she'll never return to music. So stop asking her. Fitness myths. Still talking about Gypsy Rose. A lot of people think Gypsy Rose is going to do it again. That's what they say, y'all. Former rock musician has been arrested on a first-degree murder charge in the death of his missing girlfriend after human remains were found in the woods in California. Messed up, y'all. This school gunman killed middle schoolers, a sixth grader. It's crazy. TGI Fridays says it's closing 36 stores. I can't believe Fridays is still holding on, y'all. The number of homicides in El Salvador dropped nearly 70% during 2023. The country's security status credited a prolonged state of emergency declared by the government. If this is true, they got it, they're working. The 92-year-old man is now the oldest person on record to have hiked the Grand Canyon. When you get that old, you might as well chance it, right? Ain't nothing else to do. It's like, man, what death-defying things will you do now? There's mint coins to honor Harriet Tubman. She never got her $20 bill, but they gave her mint coin, whatever that means. I don't know what happened with that. About 7,000 pounds of ground beef products are being recalled due to E. coli. Um, Now I gotta go check my ground beef. I just bought some. Let's see what else we got going on, y'all. Really, just a lot about the Mary Poppins actress died at 100. Wow. A lot of stuff about the school shooting. Iran vowed revenge on Thursday after explosions killed almost 100 people at a ceremony to commemorate the death of General. Yeah, they vowed. All right, let's see what's trending. Here's a Dunkin' Donuts thing. A customer has filed a negligence lawsuit against Dunkin' Donuts claiming he was injured by an exploding toilet at one of the coffee chains. Man, I wonder how much he's gonna get paid. Stuff like that. And I don't want nothing like that to happen to me. But then I'd be like, would I go through the lawsuit? Because there's lawsuits I could have had, but a Kentucky clerk who said she refused to issue same-sex marriage license in 2015 because of her religious beliefs. After the Supreme Court ruling, must pay over $260,000 in expenses and legal fees to a couple she did not a license. Dang, she had to end up paying way more. She could have just made the cake at that point. Why is another trans trending? Oh, they're saying the school shooter was a trans person. Using a shooting as a vehicle to hate trans people is disturbing but not surprising. Ever noticed that almost everyone saying that they're a trans school shooter right now is noticeably silent about hundreds of school shootings? I guess the school shooter was trans. Ja Rule says he just signed a new label deal, potentially worth $100 million. What is Ja Rule about to release is my question. Let's see what else we got going on. I'm almost scared to look at what this Trump New America hashtag means. Let's see. When I continue to see MAGA and their sympathizers take the position that black people are treated fair in this country, I often think about Jane Elliott. Yeah, F all of this. If you don't want to live in Trump's New America come January 20th, 2025, check your registration, make a plan to vote. Oh, I guess this is his. Do we want to watch this? No. I'm not ready for politics yet. I mean, I'll read about it, but if y'all want to watch Trump's new video, knock yourselves out. I personally will just wait. Alright, let's see what else we got going on here. Cat Williams did say Harvey Weinstein offered to give him a blowjob. Cat was saying a lot. Tian Tiny's accuser allegedly demands $10 million. The big names that were mentioned in Epstein's documents were Prince Andrew, George Lucas, Donald Trump, Alan Dershowitz, Naomi Campbell, Alan Dershowitz, Kevin Spacey, Tom Pritzker, Les Wexner, Governor Bill Richardson, Jean-Luc Brunel, Stephen Hawking, the late physicist's name was mentioned in the email sent by Epstein to Maxwell in January. In his email, Epstein told Maxwell to issue a reward to any of the family and friends and acquaintances to come forward and disprove some allegations against Hawkins. The strongest is a Clinton dinner and the new version of the Virgin Islands that Stephen Hawkins led to an underage orgy, the email said. My husband doesn't want to believe that Stephen Hawkins was on the island doing something. Michael Jackson says she saw the late singer at Epstein's residence. When she was asked if she gave him a massage, she said no. Donald Trump is also mentioned when she left Epstein, and I don't know who that last person is. When the plane was unable to land in New York due to a storm, they had to land in Atlantic City and went to Trump's casinos. Since this is a victim, was underage at the time, was asked if she allowed into the casino. I did not know anything about how old you had to be legally. I just knew she could not get in because of ID issues, so she did not gamble. Bill Clinton, she did not meet Clinton. She testified that Epstein said to her, Clinton likes them young, apparently referring to girls. David Copperfield. Girls are getting paid to find other girls. Yeah, we all know about Prince Andrew. Naomi Campbell, what is she saying? I can't hear her. Oh, I guess I gotta turn. Every time I forget to turn my volume up.
What you've done, it sickened me to my stomach, just like everybody else. Because I've had my fair share of sexual predators, and thank God that I had good people around me that protected me from this. I mean, right now I stand with the victims. I can't, they're scarred for life. For life. I've rubbed shoulders with hundreds of thousands of people. The frightening conclusion here is that if the negative action of your neighbor, colleague, or even an associate can somehow make you guilty too, simply by association, then we indeed live in very worrying times.
I get what you're saying, Naomi, but maybe I'm very antisocial, but if I know somebody's got a history of doing stuff, I'm just not gonna be around them. I'm just sorry. I get y'all gotta be around the who's, but it just don't make any sense. Somebody said, how did Stephen Hawkins participate in anything? Who was helping him? Where was his nurse? So why are we adding Michael if that's all they have to say about him? Y'all need to put a disclaimer stating that just because they were there doesn't mean that they were part of criminal allegations. The realist had Ellen Oprah some more faves that people worship. Somebody said, I thought y'all said Jay and Beyonce. Then here y'all go with Michael Jackson, who had the best album. Let's see. It's gonna be Michael Jackson. Prince. Ooh, that's hard. I'm gonna have to still say Michael Jackson.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, baby.
Do you have any face wipes?
Yeah. Duty calls as a mother. Now Tyreek is raising some little pyromaniacs, y'all. It said a child playing with lighter caused a fire. Now, I hope this ain't the same boy that Tyreek beat that time, y'all. That is wild. Somebody said playing with a lighter, and what else? He needed some accelerant. Somebody got the belt. Y'all know Tyreek, he already got in trouble for whooping this kid. If this is the same kid, I don't know. This kid might need some medicine. No, I don't recommend putting kids on medicine, but I'm just saying. Which changes do you think are needed in the U.S. education system? The list is long, but one, the system needs to be revamped, period. Our children need to learn more about computer stuff and coding stuff and AI stuff because that's where it's going. And really, the workforce, I feel like, needs to ease up on these parents so the parents can be more involved in education because that's the key. You can do all you want, but if the parents ain't doing what they need to do, it's not gonna happen. So there's this case with this girl Savannah Soto, and Matthew Garrett. She was like 8 months pregnant and she was found dead in her car. And these are the two dudes that allegedly did it. Now I seen a video of the dude with the glasses. He his dad, who's over there, he met his dad and they were doing something with evidence, so his own dad was involved. Alright, let's see what else we got here, y'all. Draymond Green reportedly set to return. Y'all already think Draymond is healed? Okay. That's all I'm going to say. Okay. The resurfaced interview from 2019 shows Mark Curry calling out Steve Harvey for stealing his material. Now, this has some validity to it because Mark Curry had the show Hanging with Mr. Cooper, and then Steve Harvey came out with his show, and he was a principal, and it was kind of like the whole stick. It was kind of like, yeah, Hanging with Mr. Cooper. Then he had his. It was kind of interesting. Anita Baker says that she gave somebody some flowers. Victoria Monet, that was nice. Whoopi speaks out about her name on the list. Let's see.
I have to explain because there was a fake list. Yeah, and I'm on it.
So you were on the island?
I was apparently I don't know. They said I was on the island. They said I'm like I don't go anywhere.
The story was about a bus.
Yeah, maybe, but it's like so I'm just gonna say. And there's been a lot of stuff recently. I don't know what I've done to anybody, but apparently there are a lot of these kind of sites that are, what do you call them? They're
Parody or
they're satire sites.
Oh.
But people don't realize that they can be harmful. So let me just get my part out.
Okay.
I never got kicked out of Gordon Ramsay's restaurant.
Oh gosh.
Never got kicked out of Guy Fieri's restaurant. I didn't get kicked off Bill Maher's show. I didn't get into a fight with Oprah backstage because, I have to explain because there was
I guess it started over. So Whoopi said that y'all got the wrong one. Magic Johnson is saying that he encourages all men, especially Black and Latino, to go to the doctor and get their annual physical. I don't know, these comments is going crazy. Somebody said y'all cracking on him because he has HIV, but that's the whole point. Somebody said he's not lying. Right message, right messenger. If it hits different coming from him, it hits different. Somebody said the dentist too. I mean, somebody said I'm not taking medical advice from Magic Johnson. Yeah, go to the doctor, y'all. Whether Magic said it or not. Let me see what my bestie sent me. I ain't gonna expose her name, but let me see what she sent me. Let me see what she sent me. She be sending me some stuff, y'all. This little boy is who she sent me. Okay. She sent me this. I seen this with Mahomes. That was funny. Alright. Let's get into some Reddits. Yes, my dog is just snoring already. I mean, what can you do? I mean, she is so cute and fat. But yeah, she's already snoring. Alright, let's see what we got here, y'all. Would you come on? Now the thing want to get locked up. Like, come on. I hate the internet. Which standards do you think women should raise and lower when dating? I think most people need to start being honest with themselves surrounding their standards. Most people are not capable of holding their own standards. I once overheard two girls talking. One of the girls was talking about her boyfriend. After a few minutes, I was thinking, why is she dating a guy who is clearly a sociopath? And the other girl said, he is so gorgeous, and the girl lit up like a Christmas tree. And I know it wasn't him. It was the moment of my life when I realized I would never understand women. I just ended a relationship with a woman despite having detailed how her last three exes were addicts, abusive, distant, and unfaithful. I came to find out she was still in relatively frequent contact with all of them. No idea if she actually cheated or not. I don't care. Women claim they are the most attracted to men's character and personality. They can raise their standards by actually prioritizing what they say is most important. So y'all saying if you look bad, the woman should really still be attracted to the personality, like she said. How do you tease a man subtly? Subtly. I hate that word. Subtly. Don't like either one. Be super obvious about it. It'll be subtle to him. I had a girl who was being subtle because she prefers men to be dominant, take the lead, etc. I was confused as heck. The second girl was straightforward, kissed me on the first date and made it clear she liked me. I never gave the first girl another thought. Dated the second one for years. So basically, dudes are saying don't be subtle. They don't like it. Yeah, they said don't be subtle. Men don't want subtle. They want in your face. Y'all nosy. Men with more than 5 years married, how often do you have intimacy with your wife? Twice a week, but we really go for it. Let's get all the way weird. 1 to 2 times a week. Sounds about right. When the kids get kicked out, every time she has more than 3 drinks. Once or twice a year. Ciao. The men have been mild today, shockingly. But let's move on. What is the female equivalent to a male finishing too quickly? Let's see. Never starting. Yeah, if she don't even go there, that's not even cool. Sitting there like a lifeless fish, never getting the big O. Lots of guys don't like the dead fish lady. Telling me we're going to bang, sending me upstairs, and she will be close behind, only for her to fall asleep on the couch. It be like that sometimes. What is the most out of touch thing an older person has told you? Shh. It's always something about the internet. They be so behind. My dad at Christmas, if I need, I can sell my pain meds on the black market and make a fortune. Me, where is the black market? Dad, eBay. Told you, internet. My dad visited me in the restaurant I was working at, and at the moment during peak hours said, just tell your boss you're taking a break now and sit with me. Parents do be thinking that. I be thinking the same thing. Like, if I call my son while he's working, it's like, it's your mom, pick up. From a parent, when we die, you can just fly over here, move in for 6 months while you figure out what to do with all your stuff. Sure, and what income will I have after I need to quit my job to do this? Hopefully they left you some good life insurance. My grandmother didn't like female cats and dogs because they don't have good morals and want sex all the time. That is one reason why I don't have 2 dogs. I don't want the humping and the licking, and I can barely handle the sounds that my dog makes on her own. What's a lie too many people believe? Um, I mean, the one where like if you're kind, killing people with kindness works. That don't always work. Some people are just jerks. I'm on my way. Yeah, I can stop anytime I want. True. Brighter headlights are safer. Not when they're blinding everybody else. Well, they are thinking about themselves, obviously. That if you go above and beyond, do more work, to take more things, your company rewards you. Yeah, that's so true. It's kind of the same thing I was saying. Sometimes doing more, being nicer doesn't pay off. Drinking some type of tea will make that belly fat go away. Yeah. Urine detecting chemicals in public pools. I still get scared to pee in a pool because I still think it's going to turn blue. You have enough time? There's not enough time in the day. HR is there to support the staff. Not this new age HR. Politicians' promises. Oh, yeah. Love that. Oh, this is good. What are some real life cheat codes? Don't we all need this? You can make more friends in 2 months by becoming interested in other people than you can in 2 years by trying to get other people interested in you. Being polite increases your odds of getting what you want. That is not true. I literally just said that's a myth. Polite but firm is the way to communicate your needs, but always be nice about it. Listening is always better than talking. Someone yesterday mentioned how you can scroll through your text while holding the space bar on an iPhone, and my life has already improved because of it. There you go. Personal finance, take care of your finances. Cooking your life will be better, and it's a great way to impress friends or a date. No. Be born wealthy. That is the ultimate cheat code right there. That's it. That's the winner, y'all. That's the ultimate cheat code. Let's get into these story times. See what I got. This one was a funny one here. This boy's mama, she cheated on a crazy ex, and I just love that they just have this candid relationship where they can just talk about this. This is crazy, but let's go.
Story time! My mom had a good man who bought her a plot of land, was ready to build a house for her in the whole 9 yards. And she couldn't stop being a cheater, so she had to go on the run. Let's talk about it. Let's get into some things. Tell the people. They want to know. That's that Barry Wright reference if y'all don't know. But anyway, get into some things.
He had taken me over there to show me the lot he had bought, and I had to pick out all the different what colors I wanted in the bathroom and everything for the house. Anyway, I was trying to hurry up and get that done. I had no idea he was surprising me with this. But I had already made plans because my side piece, it was his birthday. And I was going to his birthday party with my girlfriend. So anyway, trying to hurry up and get out of there. So I did that. Then I went and got my outfit and everything real quick. I was shocked. So anyway, me and my friend would go over to the house and we partied. Oh, we partied. We partied like no tomorrow. Then the party shut down.
Why shut down?
Well, because it was over. It was like 3, 4 in the morning. And so anyway, I'm sitting on his bed, my side piece is bed, and there's a knock at the door.
3 or 4 in the morning?
The party had just stopped.
And the knock came on the door.
Yeah, the knock came on the door. So anyway, my side piece goes to the door. Then he come back and he say, "It's for you." I said, "For me? Who knocking on your door for me?" So anyway, I get up to go.
4 in the morning.
Yeah, I get up. I'm like, maybe it's my girlfriend. I don't know. So anyway, I get up to go, and the door was open, but there was a screen, and you couldn't see out because there was no light out, but you could see in because there was light in. So when I got up on the door, He smashed that damn door open on me. He took one hand and smashed the door, and the other hand and snatched me. He hit me in my belly.
Oh no!
Knocked the wind out of me. And told me, don't move. I'll be right back. I was scrambling. Now, mind you, the car I drove over there is the car he bought for me. Okay? I said, oh my God, I have got to get out of here. I have got to go. So I started running for my life. I called my sister. I said, look here, if I don't make it, know that it's because
That's scary.
He's gonna kill me. Do you know he was shooting at the car?
Oh my God, you survived the shootout?
I sure.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You gotta sip some of that skinny girl wine, child.
It was horrible.
How did you make it out?
Well, when I got to, because I was in Alabama, when I got to Georgia, my ex-brother-in-law said to me, look at the thread coming through these tires. Because when I tell you I tore that road up.
Oh, y'all made it into like a joke instantly?
Well, yeah, because when I got out the car, I was like, hey, I'm here. And they were
My
like,
mom was a wild child.
Anywho, that's what happened.
And where's he today? When was the last time you talked to him?
I talked to him last after I had you.
And how was that conversation?
He said he loved me. He loved me. He wished that you had been his son.
Oh,
We'll stop it there.
girl. I don't know if I'd ever have these conversations with my child. They got a close relationship. I wouldn't even want to hear my mama doing no stuff like that. Let's see. All right, this was a paternity case that was wild, y'all. And the mama was just kerfluffle. She didn't know who the daddy was.
I'm getting married in January. He's supposed to walk me down this aisle. And you gotta tell me the truth. What is wrong? Tell me.
Because I don't know, Precious. I just don't know. Miss Hammonds, were you intimate with Mr. Farmer? Is what he's saying true?
That's
Yes,
Uncle
ma'am.
Tommy.
Yes, ma'am.
And that's just nasty. That's just nasty. That is not my father. That's not my father. No.
So, Ms. Razor, tell us about the argument you and your brother overheard.
I started to hear a lot of noise in my mom's bedroom. He coming out the room, going to the kitchen saying, well, those ain't my kids anyway, so I was doing you a favor, and left out the door. Yes, really.
Your mother made a comment that really didn't sit too well with me, and it hurt me. You guys didn't hear the whole comment.
You know I was just mad. You know I was mad. I just was just mad.
So, Ms. Hammonds, you're admitting that in the heat of the argument, you said this statement. You made this statement to Mr. Jacobs that you're not their father anyway.
Yes, ma'am.
But it was just in the heat of the moment, you said.
Yes, ma'am.
So it was only 2 weeks ago that this all came to a head. 2 weeks ago.
Well, y'all I have to say this. It's been longer than 2 weeks ago. Just that this argument sort of brought everything out.
And when you heard that, immediately you felt, I was in shock. I was just like, how you just going to, despite the argument, how you just going to leave without saying bye, hug? They argue, that's cool. But when you got your children and you argue with your spouse, that don't got nothing to do with us. You understand what I'm saying?
I do understand what you're saying. Mr. Hunt, you'd like to add something?
Yes, Sean. I was sitting in the living room playing video games with my friends. I overheard what he said, and it messed me up. And when he walked out the house, I was sitting in a state of shock.
So you overheard this as well?
Yes, I did. Me and my friends, actually. And I was just sitting there like, whoa.
We was having a get together. Everybody was at the house.
So, Mr. Jacobs, did you make that comment?
Yes, I did, Your Honor, but I don't believe my children heard the whole comment.
It had me so stressed out, Your Honor, where I went on Facebook and I thought the whole world was against me. And I posted, I'm crying gangster tears.
And you know, I'm the stronger one. Even though I'm the little sister, I act like the big sister. But for him to make that statement was just ridiculous.
for
All right,
because,
Mom.
because
So
they didn't
for
hear the
him to
whole
make that
comment.
statement, why did you make that statement? Why did you say what you said for him to say what he said?
Because maybe he's not your father. Maybe he's not. Maybe he's not. I don't know. Maybe he's not.
So what you was doing, Mom? What you?
Miss Hammond,
May I just say something,
Excuse me,
please,
your daughter is asking for clarification.
I'm 26 years old, okay? This is the only man that I know for all my life. He's been there for my kindergarten graduation, my 6th grade graduation. How many men do you know sit in the delivery room with their daughter when they're having a baby? Okay? For you to make that statement, and for him to... Listen, is there something that you need to tell us? Is there something that you need to tell me?
Maybe. I don't know. I
So-
don't know who's the father. I just don't know. I don't
Okay,
know.
so explain the different last names. Why my name is Razor, his name is Hunt,
Where I get
his
Hunt
name is Jacob,
Where I
and
get
your
Hunt
name is
from?
Hammonds.
Where I get Hunt from?
You say his name came from Grandma. He's been there for everything. Everything.
I know, Precious.
I'm getting married in January. He's supposed to walk me down this aisle. And you gotta tell me the truth. What is wrong? Tell me.
Because I don't know, Precious. I just don't know.
Who's the possibility? That man Tommy that Grandma said that might be my father that I look like? That you denied so many times?
And I overheard at a cookout some of your friends talking about, don't she look like Tommy, whoever Tommy was.
The whole neighborhood talks about this Tommy person that she's supposed to be dealing with. The whole neighborhood. I've been hearing this for years, but I never doubted the fact that he was my father because he's always been there no matter what. Always. He's been there no matter what.
Now, Miss Razor, Mr. Farmer, the man in question, has agreed to take a paternity test. And he's joining us from his hometown. We're here with Miss Razor. And you agreed to take a DNA test.
Yes, I was at that
Why
cookout.
you
So
said that this was your
And
first
Just
that
one
you-
second, Miss
You
Razor.
didn't say you was
I'm sorry, Mr. Farmer. Did you have a relationship with Miss Hammonds?
You pulled this your
yes,
brother.
we had a physical relationship. It wasn't a relationship.
You pulled that your brother.
Miss Hammonds, were you intimate with Mr.
That's
Farmer?
nasty.
Is what he's saying true?
That's
Yes,
Uncle
ma'am.
Tommy.
Yes, ma'am.
That's just nasty. That's just nasty. That is not my father. That's not my father. No.
There's a
No.
possibility I
No.
could be your father.
Jerome, would you please go check on Miss Razor?
Do you see what you did? Do you see what you did? Just this whole thing tears the whole family apart.
You sleeping with him?
I'm sorry. It's on you. You are sorry.
Miss Hammonds, so you do admit that you had a sexual relationship with Mr. Farmer some 26 years ago,
Yes,
around the time Precious was conceived.
Yes.
You're admitting that here today.
Yes, ma'am.
But you were not having a sexual relationship with him during the time Hector was conceived.
No, ma'am.
So potentially, he could only be Miss Razor's father.
Yes.
Okay. Miss
So
Razor, thank you for
That's
joining.
my son.
So, well,
That's her brother.
So what
I'm
has
not a brother.
I'm saying y'all brothers and sisters every day.
is that true, Miss Hammond? You call him your brother. It's like a play brother.
Yes, ma'am.
So you understand why your daughter is so
We're not
upset.
related. That's not my sister. She's not my sister.
Well, we
We're not
established that.
related.
We've established that you all refer to each other possibly as brother and sister, like play brother. You're not related biologically. You're not real sisters and brothers.
I didn't know who he was. I didn't know he existed.
You wasn't
You
supposed
never
to know
knew
I
he
existed.
existed?
No, you're right. You're right. I should have known you existed.
You never knew he existed?
No, you're right. You're right. I should have known you existed. Look what you're doing to my family.
I didn't do anything to your family. It was already done.
When we leave this courtroom today, my son and daughter is going to be leaving with me, regardless to what that paper says.
If she can
Father
go
might
back
be
for
there
her
by
brother.
name and name only.
If
Those
she
are
can go
mine.
for her brother, because I'm going with my dad.
Precious.
You can go with your brother.
But you're my
You can
daughter.
go with your brother.
But you're my daughter.
I know.
Let's get some order. Okay, this is a lot even for me to take in. And I do this daily. And I want you all to take a deep breath. We've got to get through this.
All right, let's go to the next one to reveal, because you know they got to do the dramatics. You know they got to do the... But Mama was out here, y'all.
prepared by DNA Diagnostics, and they read as follows. In the case of Razor Hunt versus Jacobs Hammonds, as it pertains to 26-year-old Precious Razor, Mr. Farmer.
Yes.
You are not. Yes! Oh my God! Oh! Oh my God! Oh! Oh!
Thank you.
Oh!
Thank you.
Oh! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh, Miss Razor. Oh my God! Have a seat. Oh my God! Both of you have a seat. Oh my God! Oh my God!
Thank you, Jesus.
Are you ready for the next result? In the case of Razor Hunt versus Jacob Hammonds, as it pertains to 26-year-old Precious Razor, Mr. Jacobs, you are the father. You are the father. Are not her father.
My daughter right here.
Why the judge do all that? And she know this girl is toe up about this. Yo, it was a lot. Let me fast forward some though, cause he ain't his daddy
In the
either,
case
y'all.
of Razor Hunt versus Jacobs Hammonds, as it pertains to 33-year-old Hector Hunt, Mr. Jacobs, you are not Hector's father. Oh, it's scandalous. Oh, please see if you could handle
Mama was out there, y'all.
Look at my kids. Look at my-
as potentially Mr. Hunt's father. Is that because Mr. Jacobs was also intimate with your cousin?
Yes.
So the paternity test could have proven that he was his father, and that's why you wanted him tested. Here, come over with your brother.
That's sad, y'all.
It's gonna be alright. Alright.
Hey, Paternity Court. This is Precious. I wanted to give you guys a big, big thank you. No matter what the result is, Rich is still my dad. I'm still gonna get married in January. He's gonna walk me down the aisle.
Signing in to give you guys an update. So far, my moms and my pops are getting along just fine. I decided to put the past behind me. My family, we doing good. Besides all the things that went on in the past, we decided to put everything under the carpet and then start over with a clean slate. It's your boy Keeman signing off. Shout out to Paternity Court, y'all. Peace.
Child. Mama's baby, Papa's maybe. So the son, which I have fast forwarded because it would have took forever. The son, she said, is her cousin's child. That her cousin died, and so that's why he wasn't the father of that child, because she's not his mother. But clearly the dude's happy. He got his chains on and he's moving on with life. So happy New Year to him.
Boy, do I got some tea.
Yesterday? this on TikTok at all?
So, like, the only time I've ever heard about this was in Las Vegas, and they wrote 10 feet tall. But here's what really happened. So, I Googled it 12 hours ago. Because TikTok thinks that there's something crazy going on, and this is what was reported. Miami cops arrest teens after fireworks riots, fights erupted at Bayside Marketplace. Let's get into it. They arrested 4 teens Monday night after fireworks riots and fights erupted, resulting in dozens of officers swarming the downtown Miami shopping center mall on New Year's Day, police said. 2 15-year-old boys were charged with burglary, 3rd degree, grand theft, and battery. 2 other boys, 14 and 16, and the 1 15-year-old was charged with resisting arrest without violence, and their arrest reports show. You want to go ahead and read down below? Videos and live streams started popping up on social media showing numerous police cars occupying the boulevard, temporarily shutting it down between 2nd and 4th Streets as people ran away. Some officers were heavily armed and approached the crowd displaying high-powered rifles, reflecting the fact that officers were initially erroneously told the situation involved in Downtown Neighbors Alliance, an organization that represents residents of several condos in the area, said Tuesday in a news release. According to the teens' arrest reports, escorting around 50 juveniles out of the mall when they spotted about 15 teens. A driver. When cops used their cars' loudspeakers to tell the teens to stop what they were doing, they ran away. Now, they also threw a bottle, stole an iPhone Max Pro. Some stores were damaged and had to close, police said. And the driver was injured, and the names of the 14-year-olds, 16-year-olds were not released by police, and the 15-year-old because they are minors, which that's a good thing. But I have one question about this, guys. How does 4 teenagers get like 100 cop cars to show up at a mall? Where were their parents? It is crucial for our city leaders to prioritize public safety downtown, striking a balance between preventing disorder, protecting freedom of assembly, and maintaining an environment that does not incite unnecessary panic among residents and visitors. Well, sheesh, I would be panicked at that point. Like, 4 teenagers did all that.
Oh no, I mean, that's the mystery right now, but that was like the whole police force. And there's been a lot of videos of these 10-foot tall aliens. Nobody took a picture of them, which is shocking in the world of filming everything, but that is a lot of cops for 4 teenagers. I don't know, y'all. Let's see what this is. I don't even know what this is. Let's see.
I hate when me and my dick don't be on the same page. After the first round, like after I let one off, in my mind, I be done. Okay, I'm chilling. I just put in some work. You feel me? Good 45-minute session. It's time to clock out. So I be trying to get out the box. And sometimes she'll grab like, well, yo, but it's still hard though. And I'm like, that's none of your business. He's out. That's what he is. He's out. And we're out of here. But it's kind of hard to explain this to the judge when the shit is fucking harder than the SATs.
Yeah, I do agree. I do not like when it's still hard and she thinks that it's still a dick because it's not.
It's not.
It's a traitor. When I nut, I get extremely sensitive down there. I can't fucking do nothing. After I nut, something leaves my body.
Yeah.
A lot of times.
It's like, I want to say the spirit, because that sounds wild.
It's the spirit leaves.
Yeah. Spirit.
So just because my dick is still hard, I need a second.
Yes. my dick ain't hard, he's just hard-headed.
There you go. It's a paid actor. The guy is tapped out.
There's one thing that nobody talks about before getting married, okay? You grow up as a woman. They talk about being like a good woman and, a good wife and a good mom. You hear all the sermons and Proverbs 31 and all of that. That is great, okay? But why didn't anybody prepare me for having to fix a different meal every day for my family for the rest of their life? I'm out here fighting for my life, okay? I don't know what to fix for dinner at this point. I've been married for almost 4 years. I'm running out of recipes, sis. I don't know what else to make. Okay? It gets time for me to order my groceries, and I'm like, I'm running out of recipes. I don't know what to fix. Nobody prepares you for the mental strain that it takes to come. Like, if you just think about it, I gotta feed these folks every day for the rest of my life. I'm responsible for feeding these people, my husband and my child, every day for the rest of my life. Think about how many days that is. There's not even enough recipes in the world. Okay? I'm struggling. Alright? I'm like, at this point, send me recipes. Okay? They need to have a wife cookbook. 30,000 recipes.
I can't relate. Like, when my kids were little, they like certain things like taco salad, spaghetti, chili, and those are still my one-hit wonders once a week. We do a rotation of what will get eaten, but the whole meal every night, baby, I can't relate. We talked enough about Cat Williams. Let's see.
Let me tell you how I went on a date in Atlanta, and the guy who I went on a date with, his boyfriend showed up at the restaurant while we were on our date. So the previous day, I'm at the mall. I see the guy. We like exchange looks, so like I know he knows that I think he's attractive. I know he thinks I'm attractive because we're looking at each other. We've passed each other multiple times in the mall, and we're looking. So probably like the third time we passed each other, he's like, "Excuse me, I think you're very beautiful. I would like to take you on a date." I'm like, "Okay, cool. We can exchange information, get to know each other, and then we could put something in motion." So cool. We talking the whole day. Everything's going good. He seems down to earth. He seems cool. We have a lot in common. Woo. Right. So he's like, "Okay, let's do something for tomorrow afternoon." I'm like, "Okay, that's fine with me." He's like, "You want me to pick you up?" I'm like, "Well, this is our first time meeting. I don't really feel comfortable with you picking me up from my home, even though, I think you're a pretty cool guy." He's like, "Okay, cool, no problem. I'll send you a black truck." Boom. So that's the backstory of how we met. Fast forward to the day of the day, right? So we go to the restaurant. It's a very nice establishment. The vibes are nice. He comes with flowers. The conversation is good. The energy is good. And then he picks up his phone and the energy just like shifts out of nowhere. So I'm like, okay. So he's like, "I gotta go to the restroom. So I'm like, "Okay, go ahead, go to the restroom." So while he's in the restroom, I order me a few more drinks. I'm like, okay, he's in there for a little too long. Okay, so he comes out. When he sits back at the table, he's like fidgety as hell. Like he's moving, looking around, looking over the back of his shoulder, looking past me. I'm like, okay, are we safe? Is everything okay? Are we good? So I'm like, "Are you okay?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Let's get a few more drinks so I can loosen up." I'm like, "Loosen up? I mean, we've been drinking. You was loose." So anyway, so then I noticed this group of men walk in, right? He peeps it too. Girl, when I tell you he adjusted his body as to not be seen. So I'm like, okay, maybe these are the ops. Maybe he's in danger, like something's going on. So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna eat my food, mind my business, or whatever, cool. We're at a table where like the bar is across from us. So I can hear conversations at the bar, I can see people, right? So the group of guys sit there. One of the guys is like, "Yeah, my man out with some bitch." Oh, so I'm one ear to him, because like I want to see what. So he's like, "Yeah, he don't even know I got his location." So I'm looking back at the person I'm on a date with. He's like this, making sure. I'm like, what's going on? So he's like, "I have to go to the restroom again." I'm like, okay. I mean, this is the second time. Are you gonna leave? Do I need to pay? What's going on? So when he goes to the restroom again, the man gets up and goes to the restroom as well. But as the man walks past him, he's like, "Oh, sis, you're beautiful." I'm like, "Oh, thanks." Because okay. So I'm like, "Thanks." But I'm like, in my head, I'm like, okay, they both going to the bathroom. But I'm not even putting that together because at this point I'm tipsy. Right. So something must have transpired in that restroom. Cause next I hear the person at the bar pick up the phone and he like, I'm on the way. And the group run to the bathroom. Security run to the bathroom. So I'm sitting here like, what's going on? Mr. My Day and Mr. You look good, sis. Come out of the bathroom tussling. You in here with this bitch and you had me at home thinking that you at home thinking. So he's like, you had me at home thinking, and you know I got your location, and how sneaky could you be? And you not even gonna let her know that you got a man. You got what? You got what? So mind you, I didn't drive here. So I'm having to like get on my phone, give me a new ride because I didn't drive. He done left me with the tab. Cool. I want to get up the hell on up out of here. So I pay the tab. I'm like, I'm not sitting in this restaurant waiting. I walk out. Oh, when I see they on the street going at me, the person I went on the date with, baby, you know, what is going on? I don't even know. So then I'm running out of time. But
Child, the way I would never date again. I see why people in Atlanta, yeah, let's leave that up there. We look professional. I don't see why people in Atlanta, I don't know how y'all do it. I don't know how y'all do it. But that's why the earth is ghetto. I'll put that butt on the end. Because, but, you know, I don't know. It just sounds good. But guess what? I might come back tomorrow because I'm getting more practice at this new format we have here. Hopefully you guys get used to this girl snoring in the background and my stopped up nose. But we're here. We're in a work in progress. It's great. It is the weekend, baby. It's the weekend, baby. It's my Friday. That's why I got all that stuff done. So I don't have to do too much more prayerfully because I do all this stuff on Thursday so that when I get off work on Friday, I can just relax, relate, and release. So let's pray. Let's pray, y'all. I can't wait till the sun is... This is spring, my favorite season, even though I love the fall too. But spring is great too. I can't wait to get back. Get us another photo shoot with my girl. Y'all, I'm signing out. Praying for y'all. Y'all keep praying for me and this mucus.